Hi, and welcome to DIY Breastfeeding. I'm Robin Kaplan. I'm an international board certified lactation consultant, owner of the San Diego Breastfeeding Center, and host of the Boob Group podcast. Today we are talking about tandem nursing. So tandem nursing is when a mom is breastfeeding two or more babies. And so usually it's not considered tandem nursing when a mom is breastfeeding twins. We just call that simultaneous breastfeeding. But what we have here today is a mom with an infant as well as a toddler. And so the cool thing about breastfeeding a baby through pregnancy, which obviously is what this mom was doing, she was breastfeeding her toddler through her pregnancy, was that she was able to keep her child breastfeeding until her new one was born. So a couple things about breastfeeding through pregnancy, and we do have a breastfeeding video on that. But what happens to the milk is the milk actually changes back to colostrum somewhere between 4 and 8 months when mom is pregnant. And then after the baby is born, it stays a colostrum and then transitions over to fuller milk when the infant is a couple days old. The benefit initially with the tandem nursing is that it can really help bring mom's milk supply in very quickly. And ideally, in those first couple days, we would have the infant breastfeed first to really get that jam-packed nutrients from the colostrum, just because it is only there for a couple days and then will eventually transition over to fuller milk. There are a couple, what I hear, pros and cons of tandem nursing. Pros, your toddler or older child is still getting all of those amazing immunological properties from your breast milk. Your older child can actually help with engorgement issues. So if you're finding that your milk supply is really robust, that older child can definitely get in there and help you drain really nicely. And then also just the nutritional benefits for the older child as well. Sometimes the cons can be, sometimes moms will feel a little bit touched out. They might decide that instead of tandem feeding their baby simultaneously, that they feel better actually tandem nursing them one after the other. So that way the older child still gets all the benefits and mom can still use it as a wonderful parenting technique with her baby or her older child. But we don't have two different babies or children breastfeeding at two different speeds, and just sometimes it can be a little bit overstimulating. So what we have here today is a mom who is breastfeeding her infant and her older child. So initially, mom has already breastfed or latched on her infant, and he is very, very comfortable in this kind of cradle laid back position. And the great thing about an older child is they can just hop on however they'd like to. So this little lovely daughter here, she's 3 years old. And as you can see, she's going to do some of her older child acrobatics. So she can either lay down, she could pop over mom, but she absolutely knows how to latch and she doesn't need any assistance doing that. So as you can see here, they are actually tandem nursing simultaneously. But mom did mention, though, that oftentimes what she'll do is she'll breastfeed the infant first and then have her older daughter come and relieve any type of engorgement that she's dealing with, or just find that it's a great way to just spend some extra snuggle time with her older child after the infant is already done. So there you go. That is what tandem nursing looks like. If you would like to watch more of our videos, you can check out our YouTube channel, DIY Breastfeeding. You can also check out our websites, which are San Diego Breastfeeding Center and New Mommy Media. Thanks so much for watching DIY Breastfeeding.